I am beyond excited to be revealing the cover of the second book in my young adult supernatural thriller series, They Whisper. If you've been subscribed to my channel for a while, you've definitely heard me talk about my young adult supernatural thriller, They Stay. They Whisper is the sequel. I have been writing it since around June or July of last year. Writing a sequel has been a crazy, stressful, intense process, but I'm so happy to announce that it's finally done and in a place where I'm really happy and proud of it and ready to publish it. I've known about this cover since October. It's been a really long time that I've been sitting on this, but it is absolutely stunning and I've just been waiting for this day for so long, so I'm really excited that it's finally here. I worked with the wonderful team at Books Cover to design this cover. It is the same company that designed They Stay's cover, and that cover is just spectacular. See? Like, I'm so obsessed with it. They Whisper is similar. It's got a same sort of vibe to this cover, but it's also very different, but it like looks like it really fits the series, and I'm just so excited to share with you. And without further ado, drum roll please. And this is the final cover. Isn't it so stunning? I'm so obsessed with this cover. I think it's absolutely stunning, and I couldn't have asked for a more spectacular cover for the second book in this series. I love the bright yellows and the blues. I love how the smoke is kind of yellow also in the way that They Stays was red. I love that it's another girl wandering through the corn, because the cornfields narratively are a really important part of this book, and it's a really important setting, and the fact that it was woven into the cover is so cool. And the night sky looks just like a night sky with the stars twinkling above. Also, the cornfield kind of looks like it's on fire, which is creepy and amazing. So yeah, that's the cover. I am so excited that you finally get to see it. I am also excited that this book is now officially, as of today, up for pre-order. It is coming out on April 12th, 2022, so that's just 1 month away, so, you know, pre-order it while you can. I also have some very exciting pre-order incentives, so if you pre-order the book before its April 12th release date, I will send you a swag pack of merch and stickers and other fun They Stay related stuff. So let me know what you think of the cover down below. I'm also gonna share with you the official blurb right now. She used the other world to do what she had to do. Now this high school hero has another chance to save the day, or watch her loved ones perish. Shiloh Olsen is still picking up the pieces. After using lethal force to dispatch a supernatural foe, the teen is plagued by nightmares and confusing feelings. And now she's horrified to learn that the police want her for murder. Buried under a mountain of post-traumatic stress and puzzling clues, Shiloh and her buddies sidestep the cops while hunting for the truth. And she discovers that not only has an old nemesis returned to haunt their town, but he has a catastrophic new plan to unleash terror. Can this teenage ghost hunter stop a horrifying invasion before it destroys everyone she loves? They Whisper is the second book in the spine-tingling They Stay young adult supernatural thriller series. If you like complex relationships, hair-raising creepiness, and jaw-dropping twists, then you'll love Claire Fraise's chilling story. There are a couple of content warnings for this book. I have 4, including PTSD, drug addiction, alcoholism, and mental abuse. So if those are themes that are upsetting to you, I would not read this book. It dives really heavily into drug abuse with one of the characters, and also more lightly into alcoholism, but my main character has a father who is domestically abusive and also an alcoholic, so that is present in the book, although he's not as present as he was in book 1. Also, all of the characters are dealing with pretty intense PTSD, and there is a lot of violence and blood and gore and stuff like that also during this book. So if any of that is upsetting, do not read it. It is pretty dark and YA horror-y, so bear that in mind. I will say this book was really hard to write. I struggled a lot with figuring out this plot, but I am very happy about the way that it finally all came together, and now I have a much clearer vision for the rest of the series. I know now that it's going to be 5 books instead of 3 books. The conflict ended up being way bigger than I could just fit into a trilogy, so I'm super pumped about that. And this book has like all of the major themes that were in They Stay, like all of the creepy necromancy and violence and things like that, but they are brought to the next level because a lot of the characters become more personally involved with a lot of those themes, and they themselves are in way more danger now than they were before. So it all is very convoluted and creepy, and I have a lot more circus involvement in this book because my main villain from They Stay ended up You know, his backstory was that he grew up in a circus and in a traveling sideshow, and so that element is a lot more prevalent in this book. So there are some new characters that get introduced that are going to be important later in the series, and I'm just so excited to share it with you. It's the product of so much hard work, and I am just so happy that it's finally done, and I am finally happy with it, and it finally exists, and it's about to be birthed into the world. So that is the cover. It is revealed. That is the blurb. If you're interested in checking out my series, all of the links are in the description. If you're interested in pre-ordering and getting a swag pack, all the links are in the description. And if you want to join my ARC team and get a free early copy of They Whisper to read and review, then that is also in the description, the link. Yes. Bye, everybody.